Hello dear students, hope you all are familiar with the topics which we have discussed in the previous class. Today we are going to have the continuation of the same chapter. The name of the chapter is Matter and its Composition. The first topic is distinction between three different states of matter. Properties of solids, liquids and gases. Solids. Solid has definite mass, volume and shape. Liquids. A liquid has definite mass and volume but has no definite shape. A liquid can take the shape of its container. A gas has definite mass but it neither has definite shape nor definite volume. Packing of particles or simply arrangement of molecules. Matter is made up of tiny particles or very small particles. They are tightly packed in solids, loosely packed in liquids and are very loosely packed in gases. Intermolecular force of attraction. The property by which molecules are held close to each other is known as intermolecular force of attraction. It is maximum in solids, less in liquids, and least in gases. Intermolecular spaces. The distance between the molecules in any substance is known as intermolecular space. These spaces are least in solids, less in liquids, and are maximum in gases. Density. Density is the amount of mass per unit volume. Due to high intermolecular force of attraction, solids have high densities and are rigid and hard. Liquids have lower densities as compared to the solids, or we can say liquids have moderate density. Gases have very low densities as compared to the solids and liquids. Compressibility. It is the measure of how much a given volume of matter decreases when placed under pressure. Solids are not compressible. Liquids have a negligible compressibility, or we can say that liquids can be slightly compressed, whereas gases are highly compressible. Diffusion. Diffusion is the spontaneous mixing of different particles having freedom of movement. Diffusion occurs because of the moving particles in gases and liquids. The solids do not show the property of diffusion, whereas liquids and gases show the property of diffusion. Let us watch a video to make the topic more clear. When a few drops of blue colored ink is added to a glass of water, the whole glass of water slowly turns into blue color. If you are burning few incense sticks in a room, the fragrance of the sticks will diffuse into the whole room. These are the examples of diffusion in liquids and gases. Compressibility of a gas. We have already learned about compressibility. It is defined as the measure of how much a given volume of matter decreases when placed under pressure. Now let's watch a video. Take some gas in a gas jar fitted with a piston. If enough force is applied to the piston, the molecules come closer and as a result, the volume decreases. But solids and liquids cannot be compressed because particles are already close together. From the first picture, it is clear that there is a lot of vacant space between the particles in a gas. You can force the particles closer by pushing the piston. And in the second picture, you can see that when the piston is pushed in, the gas gets squeezed or compressed into a smaller volume. That is, gases are compressible. Kinetic molecular theory. Explanation of the three states of matter on the basis of kinetic molecular model. Solid. In solids, the constituent particles are closely packed and there are large attractive forces between them. Therefore, the particles have low kinetic energy and cannot move from one position to another. Liquid. In liquids, the molecules have higher kinetic energy and there are large distances between the molecules. Therefore, the attractive forces between the molecules are less. Gas. In gases, the molecules have high kinetic energy and there are large vacant spaces between the molecules. Hence, the attractive forces between the molecules are the least. Explanation of interconversion of states of matter based on kinetic molecular theory. When a solid is heated, its internal kinetic energy increases and the particles vibrate strongly about their mean position. This weakens the force of attraction between them and molecules move away, resulting in liquid state. Thus, the heat needed to convert a tightly bound solid to a loosely bound liquid is called the latent heat of fusion. When more heat is applied, the molecules gain more kinetic energy. As a result, the number of molecules escaping from the surface increases. Eventually, at a temperature called boiling point, the atoms have enough energy to escape from the liquid. Thus, the heat needed to convert a loosely bound liquid to a freely moving gas is called latent heat of vaporization. When a gas is cooled, that is, heat is removed from it, the molecules lose energy, resulting in fewer collisions. Hence, the gas condenses into a liquid and finally freezes into a solid. That's all for today's video. Now, let's check today's homework. Answer to the following questions in your notebook. What is latent heat of vaporization? Describe gaseous state with respect to intermolecular spaces and force of attraction. Define diffusion.